5. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Eric from Eazy Computer Solutions, and we are live. That's what I'm talking about right here. I got my man Sean Be Nice in the building.
What up?
What's
what up?
up
What it
with
do,
you,
y'all?
man? Yes, sir. Got my man Sean Be Nice every Saturday night, and I know it's Turkey weekend, and I know a lot of people probably don't come on because everybody's still trying to recuperate from Thanksgiving. Hopefully everybody had a good Thanksgiving, but as I've been doing this for three years, the show still must go on, holidays and everything else. And so, yay. What up? I see Albert is in the building. Shout out to Albert, man. Albert been kind of MIA. I don't know if he'd be upset with me because he a OnePlus fan. I've been showing love to OnePlus. But shouts out to Albert. He's in the building. What's up with you? What up, YouTubers? Yes. What's up, Frank? Frank is in the building. I got my man Sean Be Nice in the building. All right, so look, check this out, right? Sean is in the building. If y'all didn't know Sean, I'm gonna let Sean let y'all know who he is.
Hey, what's going on, y'all, man? It's your boy Sean Be Nice. Back again with Eazy, man. Collaborating with some on Heat Rock. I do this as often as he need me to, man. Anytime he hit me up, I'm always there for him. No, you know what I'm saying? No questions asked. I'm a tech YouTuber. Been doing this for about 5 months now, but the channel is on and popping. Okay,
That's
so
it.
you know we in there.
Yeah, and look, for everybody that didn't know about my man Sean Be Nice, y'all got to go check his channel. Let me show y'all guys his channel. Look at that. Let me just slide on over so everybody can see that channel. Sean Be Nice. Man, look at that. You done grew. Look, last time you was on the show, I think you had about 300 subscribers. Now you almost at 600.
Yes,
man,
sir.
your growth is on fire right now, man. And you got that high-end Galaxy Note 8 iPhone video that's hot right now. 13,000 subscribers, 13,000 views on it. That's what I'm talking about. Everybody need to go down there to my man Sean Be Nice. Check him out. He got that hot YouTube channel. I thought mine was hot, man, but yours on fire, man. That's what I'm talking about. All these thumbnails looking good and everything. You know, I can't get my thumbnails. My thumbnails, I didn't change my thumbnail style up like 6 times. I can't get it right, man. I'm trying to get this clickbait stuff down pack, you know?
And that's what I've been working on, man. You know, clickbait is a you gotta master that. Once you master clickbait, you got the YouTube game on lock. Once you get that.
I was thinking about, you know what, have an iPhone and just like have a naked, you know, picture or something right next to it, and everybody just go click on it, click on it, click
All
on
you gotta
it.
do is have a pair of cleavage over next to an iPhone, man. You get your 1 million views right there.
That's what I'm talking about. Shouts out to, yes, hey, I got my man Valking Project in the building. Hey, look, man, he was on my stream. And that's what I'm talking about. Welcome. Tony Pazio in the building. Man, we got all the heavy hitters that's popping up in the stream. Michael, what's up with you? Yes. What up with you? J.O. is in the building. Everything. Oh, man, look, we got Everyday Tech in the building. Now, you know when things are good, when you got all the heavy hitters. See, one day when I grow up, I won't be just like some of these guys that's popping up in my stream, man. I mean, these some heavy hitters that's popping up in the stream. Everyday Tech is in the building. What's up with you? I see you in the building. Yes. Look, let's see. Albert said he's just been busy. He had a lot of work and family. I do understand. I really do understand. I'm hyped up, man. I'm going to tell you why I'm hyped up, right? I'm hyped up because in the YouTube world, and some of y'all know this as YouTubers, y'all know this as YouTubers, right? Y'all YouTubers. We get these trolls, right? These internet people that like to sit behind the computer like, right? And one of the things that I get a lot of questions about is about LG. Why? Why LG, right? LG. People hit me up in the comments and say, does the LG G6 got a boot loop issue? Does it have boot loop? And the first thing I think about is that the last time we had boot loop issues with the LG G4, right? So why in the world do people still talk about boot loop issues on like what 2014, 2015 phones? And why? And look, don't get me wrong. For all y'all big heavy hitted YouTubers out there, y'all know how this roll, right? When y'all left there and you post a video, you get excited, you know. Then you always got these people that come in your channel. Think about this. You put a Galaxy Note video up, you got the iSheet come along and say, well, my iPhone is better than a Note. Then when you post an iPhone video, you got Android people come to iPhone videos and say iPhone is trash. So I'm saying to myself, if you don't like the iPhone, why watch iPhone videos? If you don't like the Android phones, why watch Android videos? Sean, what's wrong with it? What's going on, man? What's up with that?
You know, the thing is, I'm gonna be honest with you, man, and because before I became a YouTuber, I used to, even though I'm an Android, you know, not fanboy, but I prefer Android. I would still click on Apple just because I'm curious what someone else's perspective is, right? But one thing I would never do is if their perspective didn't line up with mine, I wouldn't bash them with hate talk. And that's the problem with a lot of commenters nowadays. It's like if your opinion don't line up with theirs, then you're absolutely wrong. You don't know what you're talking about. Your video is trash, and you start getting called all these other names. And it's like, if you don't like the video, one, if you know it's about Apple products, why did you click on it? If you didn't like the video, there's a big old thumb down right next to the thumbs up button that you can hit, which I always tell people to hit. If you didn't like the video, hit the thumbs down, but I'm not scared of it. You know, it's there for a reason. But you know what I mean? But the whole I'm gonna comment and call you all these type of names and racial slurs, I never understood that. And at first it used to kind of get to me, but now it's kind of like I feel like I'm successful now. You only successful when you start getting the haters. So yeah. I feel like I'm there now.
Yeah, but you know what? I ain't gonna lie to you. I remember before I hit 10,000 subscribers, right? It was clockwork before I hit this new algorithm. Man, everything was positive. All thumbs up. I got all my views, all thumbs up. I didn't get no thumbs down. Everybody absolutely loved everything I put out, even if I didn't like it, right? Mm-hmm. Everybody loved the video. But once I hit 10,000 subscribers, something changed. Let me tell you what changed. All of a sudden now, you get to this certain realm and you got all these people just hate you for no reason. Why people hate? Why do people hate? I'm gonna tell you something. You could turn it on the TV right now and all you're gonna see is negativity. You go outside and all you see is somebody cussing and fussing about the fight. You go in the mall, you see people cussing about the fight. And you come on YouTube, you try to be a little positive, be a little, right, little humble. And then people say, you suck, you suck. Yeah. And I'm going to tell you, I ain't never been called the N-word so many times until I hit YouTube. I've been called the N-word like it's in the dictionary, like it's one of the first words in the dictionary is that N-word. I never knew that. Listen, all my life I'm growing up in school, middle school, junior high, high school, college. Nobody ain't never, you might get maybe one or two. I could count on my hands in all these years I've been on this planet that somebody actually called me the N-word. But on YouTube and on the internet, that word is like a common word. And that's a shame.
Well, that's because they figure it's a trigger, right? See, me, it's the opposite for me. I grew up, like grammar school, not so much, but high school, yeah. And kind of when I used to work at an auto parts store, I used to get called that all the time. College, never got caught that not one time. But YouTube, man, you're right. There's a different ballpark once it comes to the internet because you got to think about it, man. It's so much pent up aggression because it's like that word is like almost taboo, right? So it's kind of like when I'm on the internet, I can just unleash all of this. I can't say, you know what I mean? I'm guaranteeing you, they didn't walk past a grocery clerk and just want to say you N-word, but now it's like, well, I can't unleash that aggression now. So I'm gonna wait till I get on a YouTube channel and just pick somebody for no reason and just to let them have it. So I just laugh at it now, like, man, you internet gangsters, man, y'all the best, baby. I love y'all.
Yeah, you're right. You make a good point. Those same people will go to the grocery store and let a black person ring them up and they'll put money in a black person's hand, but get on the internet and call them names.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I know it all too well. I know it all. And that's the sad part about it is the fact that we're YouTubers and we got to build a shield around us not to let that affect us. You know what I mean? You would think like you shouldn't have to go through that because all you're doing is creating videos to try to help people out. And that's all you're doing. That's any YouTuber who's creating a YouTube video, you're either doing it for entertainment or you actually trying to do it to spread knowledge, right? But you take it upon yourself to be so hateful and just so mad. Why are you trying to make my life better? Why are you trying to give me information? You N-word, and it's like, nah, that don't even make sense. You say it like that. So
anything about it is a lot of people, let me tell you, like I get all these comments. Shout out to TK in the building. You know, I get these comments, and you know, I try to answer everybody back. You know what I'm saying? I try to answer everybody back, but you know, sometimes somebody leave a comment. Should I buy this phone? Should I buy this phone? And so, hold on. Maybe I didn't see my phone. Maybe I didn't get the notification, right? Maybe 20 minutes did pass, 30 minutes did pass. I didn't answer them back, right? So after that time, they hit me back up. Ah, you stupid MF. You ain't answer me back. Your YouTube channel sucks. And why are you even on YouTube? Yeah, you stupid MF. And I say, you know what? I don't understand. I don't understand what that's all about. Now, if you notice the big YouTubers, right? Hey, listen, big YouTubers don't even answer nobody back. You see
at all.
You go through the channels, right? You see those big YouTubers with million plus of subs, right? And you go, they answer. Everybody asks a lot of questions, Nobody answer back. Us smaller YouTubers, we trying to interact with our people, right? But you know, it's just one of those things. Shout out to everybody. Michael's in the building. Let's see. Dex Trek is in the building. Let's see. Gary is in the building. Shout out to the minds that's in the building. So let's talk about Black Friday, man. I walked in Best Buy today. It's so funny because I didn't go nowhere for Black Friday. It's one of the things about Black Friday. It's all about TVs. If you're looking for TVs everywhere, right? I mean, you could get a TV for hardly nothing now. I mean, 32-inch, $100, $150, easy. So I walked in Best Buy. And I mean, they still got their Black Friday stuff still sitting out there. I'm like, why not go Saturday?
Right. But you know what it is, Easy? You know what it is? It's the fact that, man, I don't think Black Friday is what it used to be no more, right? You got to think about it. So when we was growing up, Black Friday was the only day you can get a deal. It was no other way to find it. Now with online shopping, Amazon and Groupon, you're getting deals every day for the most part. So Black Friday just don't have that relevance like it used to no more. You know what I mean?
You know what I was looking for? I ain't gonna lie to you. I was looking for this and it didn't happen. You know, let's talk about the Essential phone for a second, right? I was looking for the Essential phone for the mid $300. And the reason why is because there was a lot of rumors out there that said you could probably find a Essential phone for about $300 for Black Friday. Now, the Essential phone got a pretty awkward type of history. It came out, it was dog meat. Everybody dogged it out. Sucked phone, camera sucked, everything sucked. $700. It was a suck phone. Don't buy this, don't buy that, right? But all of a sudden, something changed over the last couple of months with the Essential phone, right? The Essential phone dropped to about $400. Well, $499, so $450, right? And now the Essential phone is the best thing since sliced bread. What happened to the Essential phone, man? Why all of a sudden the Essential phone went from dog meat where all the big YouTubers slammed it, dug a grave for it, said don't buy this phone, to suck phone, the worst phone on the planet, to being almost in the top 5 phones of 2017. What happened, man?
Well, you know what it is, what I think it is, man. I think people feel like they got cheated, right? And you got to think about everybody who bought the Essential phone when it was $700-800. Now people are getting an Essential phone for $400-500. So you know those people are mad because it's like, well, dude, well, what about me? Do I get a rebate or something? So now, you know what I mean? So now people are like, oh, well, it's $400. Okay, now that phone is worth it. You know what I mean? It's all about that price point for them right now. So it's kind of like, I don't feel as bad. If this phone is offering me all of this build, this design, everything is offering for this price tag, I'm okay with that. But if you offering, you know, mediocre specs for $800, then nah, fam, it's the worst phone we could ever think of. You know what I mean? So that's all it is, man. That's all it is.
Yep. And you know that kind of remind me of the HTC Ultra. Oh man, it completely wasted space. And you know what? That phone got dog, man. I mean, woo. That phone was, you know what? I love that phone. I actually made all positive videos about that phone. I mean, God, it didn't even matter if I made videos that's positive about the phone. And the people that didn't buy the phone came in my comments, never owned the phone, and said, that phone sucked. You got to go watch so-and-so video. I mean, I got so many quotes from all kinds of YouTubers. I'm making a positive video about the U Ultra because I really do like the device. And then all of a sudden, people hit me in the comments and say, "Oh, you don't know. You got to go watch, you know, so and so channel, and it's, you know, all that wasted space stuff and all that stuff like that." I'm like, then the price drop on the thing. So it started out about $650. Now it's like down to about $4 and some change. And now it's, you know, one of those devices that kind of come. But I say this about the Essential phone. I said, hey, listen, guys. I wouldn't buy the Essential phone for $800. I just wait about 2 months, right? The same thing I'm saying that about the V30. I say that about the V30. I mean, the V30 like $850 right now, man. I'm like, good.
You know what? I can't. I'm gonna be real with you, man. The V30 with a V30 Plus, the V30 Plus, from what I use, it's kind of worth it. The V30 Plus the V30 Plus, man.
You got the V30, huh?
Yeah, the V30. Yeah. The V30 was a great phone. If I was LG, I would scrap that G series and focus entirely on trying to make that V series way popular. That V30 was sliced like bread. That was they bread and water right there. That was the best LG phone I've ever used. That LG G6 to me was trash. It just felt cheap. I didn't like it at all. But that V30, it hit home. So if they're gonna charge that premium price to try to compete with Samsung and Apple, then that V30 is the phone they need to market for it.
Well, see, here's the thing. I kind of disagree with you on that one. I'm gonna tell you what happened. I actually love the G6. I love because the G6 coming from a G5, it's beautiful. I mean, this a gorgeous Beyonce. I mean, the thing is beautiful, man. I mean, with that black booty on that thing, man. Oh yeah, that's a shiny booty on that thing. See, that thing got a good booty, shiny booty. That thing is a gorgeous phone. I'm gonna tell you, that wide angle lens on that G6, that rear camera. Oh,
yeah, the wide angle lens, man. I feel if you're gonna do a dual lens camera, make it a wide angle because LG wide angle lens is amazing. They wide angle lens is amazing.
I'm gonna say this: that the wide angle lens, I don't have the V30, so I can't protest to this, but the wide angle lens on that G6, and I use that. I use that wide angle lens to film some of my YouTube videos, and that thing is amazing. And you got to think about this too. All the microphones, the mics on the G6 is phenomenal. I tell you, just like the mics that's on the V30, I heard is phenomenal. For content creators, the V20, the G6, and probably the V30 is probably your content creators devices.
Only for rear facing work though, because Total Tech just pointed out to me in the comment section. That front facing camera on that
V30 camera
is the worst camera I've ever seen in my life. That front facing camera is abysmal. It was horrible. It was complete. So if we was to remove the $850 price tag, they probably need to go ahead and drop it down to maybe like $750 just for that front facing camera. That front facing camera is really bad.
Yeah, and you know what? I ain't gonna lie to you. Shouts out to TK. I started recording from my with the iPhone 10. I got all the iPhones, right? But I never used it to record no YouTube videos or nothing with my iPhones. You know, I always buy them, you know, play with them for about 2 days and put them back in a box. But the iPhone 10 kind of the iPhone 10 got my attention, right?
Yeah.
But I had to buy one of these little adapters because I don't use my Mac all the time. And this is a must, man. This is like 64 gig little thing here you could take and get all your video off the phone fast and hook it up to USB, and you good to go. And you can transfer your iOS movies and stuff like that and put it on. This is a must-have.
See, I would only the iPhone. And don't get me wrong, the iPhone 10, the camera this year. I think, you know, I haven't used a Pixel 2, but so far from the phones that I've used, the iPhone 10 got the best camera this year than me, especially the front-facing camera. The only thing is I wouldn't film any YouTube videos with the iPhone. Any iPhone camera only due to the fact it does not have a manual mode.
Yeah, that's true.
My videos, any Android phones, top flagship Android phones, you get a manual mode. So you can do all the color adjustments you want in Adobe Premiere or Final Cut Pro. You can do all that, you know what I'm saying, and just straight raw footage. And that's what I love about filming on Android phones is that manual mode. So
yeah, and you know what? I want to give a shout out to Albert. You know what? I agree 100% with Albert just said. You pay $1,000 for a phone, and you got one of the slowest charging devices on the planet.
Facts.
Oh
Facts.
my God! Let me tell you something, man.
Yeah.
Let me tell y'all something, man. You see this piece of crap right here, man. You see this Apple charger that comes with this phone, man. I mean, come on, Apple, man. Come on, Apple. I mean, listen. I know a lot of people have been complaining about this all through the ranks, and I'm complaining about it too. I mean, you if you got fast charging like on Android, look, you can take a Galaxy Note 8 or Galaxy S8, any fast charging device. Just say the OnePlus 5T, right?
Ooh.
You could take that phone on 0. You can go shower, shit, and boop, and come back, and you at 90%. Do that with an iPhone at 0%. You might come back at 15%, 10%.
If you lucky.
If you lucky. They got to do something about it. You cannot have this in a $1,000 box, man.
Yeah.
You got to give us something, Apple. And that charging ball. Woo! Sean, let me tell you something. If they say after we get off the stream tonight, I got to make some runs, right? And I'm looking at my iPhone because I got my main SIM in here. And when I look at my iPhone, I'm at 100% right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if I was at about 50%, and I know I got a long night out on the town, man, I had this thing plugged up right now.
Yeah.
At 50% and 2 hours on this stream, I might be at 70%.
Yeah. You know, the thing about Apple is like they standby time is amazing. If you're not using that device, it's the best thing, you know, ever. But the problem is, what I noticed is Apple got great standby time, but actual usage not so much. If you like doing like a lot of media consumption, watching videos, that's not for that. You know what I mean? The iPhone battery drains very, very fast, especially when watching videos or playing games. And one thing I noticed about the iPhone 10, it gets hot. The iPhone 10 can heat up on you.
Yeah. And let me tell you something. I got a dilemma, right? I'm liking the iPhone 10, right? But for business, I got to have a Note.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, come on, Apple. Listen, I need Apple to pay attention here, right? I need Apple to pay attention. How could you want us to switch over to your device and for business? And I use it for business, signing PDFs. I mean, getting work done. You have to make this better than this. Right. You can't cross me over from a Note to an iPhone unless you give me this and some software. You got to give me this and some software. You got to. And not only that, but you got to give me a deck because now I'm Sparrow. I got decks all over the place. Everywhere I go everywhere I got decks everywhere. That means that if Apple want to take Note users, you got to give us decks. You got to give us a pen. You got to give us pen software. Shout out to CPR for the bodies in the building. Oh, man, let me tell you something. If y'all did not watch Wine Wednesday that just passed, you don't know what you're missing. This past week, Wine Wednesday, I had a special guest. CPR for the body was in the building spitting knowledge. When I tell you knowledge that will open your eyes and open your ears and let you be focused. Also, follow her channel. And I'm going to tell you, I felt proud after that last Wine Wednesday. Not only I was a little tipsy, but I felt proud because she spit some knowledge that we all need to hear. But you know what? You know what's so funny, Sean? Where people talk positive and about knowledge, people leave. They don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear it, man.
Nah.
They don't want to hear it, Sean. They don't want to hear it.
You got to think about it, man. It's no different than kind of like when you kind of talk politics with people. Like if it's not their reality, it's not going to really apply to them, right? So I can talk about struggles all day long with different things, period, or how it is to be a YouTuber. But if you're not a YouTuber, that's not your reality. You're not going to care as much. So even though it may be a breath of fresh air, it may be a positive message, it's not your reality. So it's like, well, whatever. I don't really care. And I think that's a huge issue that's all across the board, though.
Right. Shout out to the tech couple, right? The tech couples in the building, and they are iOS. They are iOS fans. And don't get me wrong. I'm going to tell you, this is the first time on this YouTube channel I ever said this. I'm so much liking the iPhone 10. I really like it. I'm going to tell you a couple of things, the reason why I like it. because it's beautiful. I'm gonna tell you something. When you pull everywhere I go at, when I pull out this iPhone 10, and everybody, oh, that's the iPhone. That's the iPhone 10. I'm telling you, it's like everybody they want to see it, they want to touch it. It's a status symbol. We know this.
Unfortunately.
But it's a beautiful, gorgeous device. Listen, it is a premium device. All right. If I'm going out, I'm all jewed up. I'm about to go out, hit the streets, going on to get ready for night out on the town. I'm all listen. I got my suit on. I got the truck G'd up, ready to go. I'm good to go. Listen, when I got a choice of devices that I'm gonna pull out, I'm bringing this with me because it goes with the attire. It's a status symbol. We know this. Or I'm bringing something like this, right? I got to have my Superman, or I'm bringing something like this, or I'm bringing. I got phones. I cleared out my table, but I tell you what, I got a lot of choices, but definitely. Let's see. It's called selective perception. Albert,
That's facts,
people. Wait a minute. People on welfare carry iPhones over here. Some status symbol. Well, listen, let me tell you something. First of all, the iPhone 10 is a great phone. It's not just a status symbol. It does have some stuff going for it. iUSD work. We've been getting updates. We know this. The cameras are phenomenal, but iPhone cameras, it's always been phenomenal. All right. Cameras, it's always been phenomenal. iOS, the apps is okay. I mean, it still got some work to do, but it's a pretty functional device. I don't know, man. What's your thoughts on the iPhone 10?
Well, I mean, one, I want to say this to Albert. I mean, yeah, like, people aren't aware for, but let's be real. Like, most of the time, like, depending if you would carry you with, you would Sprint, Verizon, whatever, you can pretty much walk in and upgrade your iPhone with no problem. I don't think most people on welfare coming in dropping $1,000 like, yeah, let me get that iPhone. Most of the time you can upgrade it for free. So I don't really see people like just choosing food over a phone, but I mean, choosing a phone over food. But the iPhone 10, I can say that was the first iPhone that got me close to switching. Well, not switching. I'm sorry. Let me change that whole word in up right there. That was the first iPhone that said, okay, this could be my number 2. Because my number 2 right now is my Note. My Note 8 is my number 1, and my S8 is my number 2. The iPhone 10 was like, oh man, this is a good contender for a number 2. But it's too many things they gotta work with. I had the phone maybe for like, a few weeks, and I kept getting updates after updates. It's like, dog, if you give me a finished product the first time, you don't have to keep updating my phone. And the problem is with the Apple updates, they don't make it convenient. An Android phone, you can update your software over mobile data. You cannot do that with an iPhone. Why?
Yeah.
If you won't keep dropping updates like this, you gotta give me something.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if you think about it. I mean, would you download a 1.5 gig update? I mean, some of the updates might be pretty huge. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna give you a prime example reason why Apple make you do it over Wi-Fi, because they've been sued probably. Every time the millennials, because all of millennials got iPhones, they update the iPhone with their mobile data. They out of data. What do people do? They complain. Apple got to do something. I'm tired of my kids buying apps. I'm tired of my kids using mobile data. So now, every time you go to the damn app store, it got to get facial recognition. I mean, every time you download an app, you got to look at it with your face. You got to use your paws. I mean, listen, Apple got it to the point where it's no excuses for the millennials. No excuses why people keep buying apps, in-app purchases and all that stuff, because people then cried wolf to Apple for so many years about their kids buying out. I don't know why my kid, Susie and Boo Boo, keep spending $1,000 on in-app purchases. See, but how many times have you heard that on the news, though?
You're right, but and then my response to that would be take a page from an Android notebook. If it's the app that you got to purchase, then you need biometrics. If you are in the app and you're trying to make an in-app purchase, you still need biometrics. If it's a free app, Apple, why do I got to sit there and scan my face, then make sure? And then the thing about the iPhone 10, sometimes, I mean, it's not perfect. It's good. Don't get me wrong. The iPhone 10 facial recognition, I would say, is better than a Note 8's iris recognition. It is good, but it still got its hiccups. So if it misses your face, you got to sit there, hold it back up again, just to try to download a free app. And I don't, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of stupid to me.
Yeah, and I mean that's the whole thing. I mean, you gotta look at all right. Same thing like for Walmart, right? I mean,
Right.
Walmart gets scrutinized for everything: unfair work practices, not having a middle age or older people working. And now when you go to Walmart, you got all your people greeters like Walmart, like, okay, you wanted us to hire, 90-year-old people and all that stuff. Now all the people greeters are not. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but I'm saying that's how Apple is. Every time Apple do something unfair work practices, they're in the news now, right? I mean, they got people out there in La La Land working for, got what the kids and
Jumping
stuff
off
making
the
iPhones, right?
yeah,
They got
man.
they got underage making iPhones right now and all that stuff. So they're in the news now. They get scrutinized. And let me think about this: how many other OEMs that's going to sell 200 million phones in 1 year besides Apple? Well, Samsung, but Samsung sell so many phones, but they got different phones. So I mean, they got all these different low end and high end phones and stuff like that. So
I mean, but personally, that's why I kind of like Samsung. You know what I mean? They kind of give people options. You know what I mean? It's like, well, hey, you can't afford a Note phone that's like $1,000, but we're gonna give you this J series, or we're gonna give
yeah.
you, some of these other phones they got similar features, not all the way there, but we just gonna make you feel a part of the team, no doubt. I feel like with Apple, it's like, yo, fam, we don't care how you get you an iPhone and shut up. You know what I mean? Like,
But
it is what it is.
let me be devil's advocate here. Apple does the same thing. They got the iPhone SE, $150. They got the iPhone 7. They got the iPhone 6, 6S, cheap. They all of them running iOS 11. So, in so
Yeah.
many words, Apple has the tiers too, right? If you don't want to spend $1,000 on the iPhone 10, get the iPhone 8. If you don't want to spend $700 on the iPhone 8, get the iPhone 7, right? If you don't
Okay.
want to spend $500 on the iPhone 7, get the iPhone 6S. All right. So if you want to be that cheap server, buy the iPhone SE, right? I mean, that
Right.
little bit of thing, like what, $150 right now. So they got different tiers. Shouts out to everybody that's following the stream. Man, we got a lot of folks on there tonight. I said it offline. I said, Sean, we not gonna get a big crowd tonight. Everybody's still celebrating Turkey weekend. And I say, well, let's see what they do. Let's see, you could get an iPhone 6 for $200. There it is. Albert say, let's see, Albert is in the building. They talking among themselves. A lot of those J series are never gonna run the latest software. But you know what? You might be right because they just want to sell it $150,
Yeah.
$200. Get your J whatever, J29 or whatever, and you're gonna run 7.0 for the next 5 years. So they ain't gonna do nothing to. Shout out to everybody that just joined the stream. If you are a new subscriber, welcome to Eazy Computer Solutions. I do 3 live streams a week. I do Saturday. I do Monday morning hangover, by the way, early Monday morning for me. Sometimes it's a little late at night for other people. Also, Wine Wednesday. Every Wednesday night, I have the latest takeover. The latest just come on the channel. They have fun, they giggle, and they take over my YouTube channel. Man, it's a fun day. Oh, I love Wine Wednesday. I do. So, iPhone, Android, we got the end of the year. We heard that we got one more phone that's supposed to be coming out. Wait a minute. We got to talk about this. What happened to the Razr phone? This is supposed to be the be-all, win-all gamer phone, and all of a sudden it's being blasted out there for the worst cameras on the planet. What's up with that?
To me, it's kind of funny though. I mean, I'm not going to give Razer as much heat because this is new for them, right? You know what I mean? And this is their first year, kind of like, I mean, even though who was the phone maker they bought? I can't remember, but
Next Robin.
Nextbit, yeah, Robin. So this is like, this is Razer's like real first attempt, and out of all the things they got right, it seems like the only thing they can really point out is the camera.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be mad at that. You know what I'm saying? Because that refresh rate, the display, the speakers, the battery life, they got all the other boxes checked off.
Yeah.
Except for the camera. So I'm not gonna harp over them for that because this is their first try. So
yeah,
shout out to them for that.
Yeah, and you know what's gonna happen in 2018, right? Everybody gonna have this refresh. That's gonna be the new trend. That's gonna be a feature.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That's what's up right now. I'm shocked that Apple didn't do it. I mean, they came out with the refresh rate on the iPads, and they didn't bring it on the iPhone. But you got to wait. You know how Apple do it. You got to wait to the next iteration.
Oh yeah, and all the iPads gonna have notches on their screen too with the new refresh phrase and the facial recognition, and Samsung gonna do their own implementation of it. So next year is gonna be Next year's gonna be fun and very expensive.
Right. You know what? We've heard rumors that Android phones could come up with a notch.
I hope
Uh,
not. I swear to God, I hope not. I would. Ooh, I hope not. I hope not. That'd be the dumbest thing they can do.
Welcome to the notch. Well, look, I got a notch. Welcome to the notch. They call it they call this an edit point, by the way. They call it edit point. It's easy. How you got an edit point? Let's see. When I was young, when my mom used to bring me to the barber shop, this old man barber used to because I had it around, but he cut my hair for years and years and years with that, right? And all of a sudden it don't grow back. Son of a gun, it is. That sucks, man. Let's see. I hope 120 hertz catch on with other makers. They will. Shout out to Tom. Sammy do be following. The tech couple said, Sam. No. I'm gonna tell you what Samsung gonna do, right? Samsung will come out with the Galaxy S9. They gonna come out with it early, right? And we hear rumors that it's this kind of refresh update. I don't think they focus on this Galaxy S9. They're focusing on this one device, right? It's called the X. It's supposed to be
joint.
That's right. It's supposed to be something that ZTE tried to do.
When we started on that, we went down here, take a shotgun to themselves and scrap the whole project.
ZTE come out with the butterfly phone, and I think Samsung. Samsung been working on this for a long time. I think they're ready.
And hold on, before we move on to the next subject, because I'm subscribed to the Tech Couple, so I know they are Apple couple. Let's be perfectly clear here. You guys not have big screen phones because of Samsung. Let's not get confused, okay? You guys not have wireless Android.
Steve Jobs did like big phones,
right? Yeah. So let's not get it twisted. Y'all should be thankful for the iPhones y'all got now, because if it wasn't for Android doing all this years before, y'all would still be sitting here with that same old iPhone 4. This, what I'm saying, that whole little box design y'all got. So let's be realistic.
I think when the iPhone came out, that 4-inch screen, people went crazy. We got a big screen.
Right.
Then come out with a 4.7-inch screen, like, oh my God,
right?
It's like a note. It's like a note.
Right.
We finally got a big screen, 4.7-inch. We got a big screen, but Apple put that big ass forehead and chin on there, and they made it big. You put a case on that phone, it's bigger than the note.
I still don't like that notch. That notch is so dumb. That notch is lazy to me. That notch is like, look, we ain't got nothing else to do. Think of something. It was like, all right, we're gonna run with it, and they just stuck it there. I don't think that was a good implementation. They could have did some way. They could have just got rid of the notch. You know what I mean? Like there's no reason for that notch.
Yeah, and so somebody put in the question that said, a quick question: if something goes wrong with your Google phone, can I go to a Google store? Nope.
That's true.
Can I go to Apple? Look, I say this, and I say this on this YouTube channel countless of times. If you got a problem with your iPhone, they got Apple stores all over the place, man. We got one down in Louisiana, 2 of them in Louisiana, probably more of them in Louisiana. And I tell you, I go online, you make an appointment. See, it's easy, it's pleasy. You go online, you make your appointment, right? Then when you walk in at your appointment time, and they look you up, make sure you're there. In 5 minutes, they take care. Because you know how crowded Apple store is. Listen, it's so funny. In the mall down here, you got an Apple store. Then right across the hall, you got a Microsoft store, right? The Microsoft store, like cricket, you got the staff standing outside, like, please come shop, please come shop. And then in the Apple store, they got people outside trying to get in. And it's like that every day.
But let's be realistic though, E, and we're gonna keep it a buck with this. Most people who use Android and Windows type of stuff, most of us know how to fix our own stuff. We don't have to take it to a store. Most of us can troubleshoot our own issues, hook our phone up, bootload, whatever we got to do. We know how to fix our own problems. I think. See, the thing is with Apple, you're not really paying for the device. You're paying for the customer service for Apple. You're paying for the Apple Care, the tech geeks, and all that. That's what you're paying for, because the overall product, I don't really think it's worth $1,000. But as you said, there's no other phone company that has it where you could walk into a store and get help ASAP like that. So I give them that. You know what I mean? But as an Android user, I don't need it. I just don't.
Look, let me tell you something. We got a couple of people in the building. We got Elba, which is he's a very, very high end call pay fan for OnePlus. Then we got the tech couple in the building. It's all about iOS with them.
Right, taking shots.
And we got right, y'all see it, right? Horrible answer. Look, the thing about it is, let's talk about the OnePlus 5 since Albert is in the building, right? Let's talk about the OnePlus 5. Let's go on the sticks of that. All right, so this YouTube channel is about what? Truth and justice. All right, so let's talk a little truth and justice. OnePlus, right? Great phone. The OnePlus 3 was great. The OnePlus 1 was great. OnePlus 2 was dog beat. OnePlus X, I don't know, it went away. OnePlus 3, OnePlus 3T was great. OnePlus 5, I had it for about a day or so. I returned it because I had problems with the screen. OnePlus 5T, a lot of tech reviewers is calling it the phone win all, be all, win all for Android, right? It's a lot of people, you got split emotions. You got one people on the side of the fence saying that they don't like what OnePlus is doing. Then you got the other side of people say it's the cheapest phone, it's the cheapest Android phone with all the high specs, right? All right, here's my take on this. Let me get your take on this. I look at it like this. If you buy a OnePlus 5, first of all, I'd be upset if I had a OnePlus 5 because you got the OnePlus 5T out, right? You got a OnePlus 5. You'd have paid almost $550 for it. Let's just call it out, $550 for it. 4 months later, you got a OnePlus 5T. You're gonna pay another $550. That's $1,100. So when we talk about prices, you got to buy 2 phones a year to stay up with the status symbol of OnePlus. Are you willing to shell out $1,100 a year for OnePlus, even though the OnePlus fans are gonna say, well, easy, it's cheaper than the Galaxy Note 8? No, it's not cheaper than the Galaxy Note 8. You got to buy 2 of them. You can't just buy 1 of them. You got to buy 2 of them. The Galaxy Note come out once a year. OnePlus come out with 2 phones a year. That means that you got to, if you want to be up with the status symbol, you got to buy 2 OnePluses and try to sell 1 of them. And not only that, but 1 of them go get discontinued in 2 months. What your thoughts about?
You know, I'm gonna play devil's advocate on this one, E. So, you know, now some can make that same argument with Samsung and LG, right? In the beginning of the year, they bring out, you know, the G series and the S series. Then later on in the year, they bring out the V series and the Note series, right? Now, the V series and the Note series are always supposed to be better than the S series and the G series. Now, same thing with OnePlus. The T series is always supposed to be better than the regular series. But the thing about OnePlus is, one, again, the price of both of those phones may equal 1 Samsung phone.
Right.
That's number 1. And number 2, they get updates. I give them that. They usually stay with the Android updates. And for what you're getting for that price, I you know, after I rethink about it, I can't really be mad at OnePlus for trying to, you know, recoup their sales like that. I mean, they're not on every carrier. So it's not like they're like a huge global phone where, you know, they're gonna get their money back. They gotta stay current with the game. And for what they're offering you, I'm not really mad at that because the OnePlus 5T, it looked good. I like it. Right. You know what I mean?
That's the thing. Like, I agree with you. Like, this saves OnePlus 5T. I mean, getting great reviews, 18:9 aspect ratio, aluminum body. The camera's been updated. The facial recognition is slapping Apple in the face right now.
The V series slapping Apple in the face with the facial recognition. To be honest, that V series facial recognition is good, really good.
Yeah. And so OnePlus is look like they're on the road because the OnePlus 5T been selling like hotcakes. They can't even keep up with it. And it's one of those things that that OnePlus 5T is gonna sell. It's gonna sell, but here's another thing, and you play devil's advocate. I guess we both playing devil's advocate here. I got the OnePlus 5T. All right, 3 months from now, OnePlus 5T about to get discontinued, and here come the OnePlus 6. So should I buy the OnePlus 5T or just wait till the OnePlus 6? It ain't gonna be no more than about 4 months from now.
Can't argue with that. Yeah, that's a good point.
I mean,
that's a good point. Yeah.
Should I buy a OnePlus 5T or should I wait for the 845 processor, right? Wait for the 18 gigs of RAM, right? Wait for the 2K display, right? Wait for the 16 lens camera that they go put on the OnePlus 6, right? Or should I wait for the OnePlus 6T, right? I mean,
Right.
OnePlus 6T go probably get the 870 processor, with 1,000 gigs of RAM, right? It's go blow everything out of the water.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's hard to decide. It's hard to decide. Okay, should I buy the OnePlus 3T and knowing that a couple of months from now it's gonna get sliced up, and I don't know. Albert, of course, Albert is going to defend OnePlus, and I see what he said. Sell your old phone. I don't. Why would I sell a 3-month-old phone? That's the thing. What? Just say if I just bought the OnePlus 5T a month ago. So now I got to sell my OnePlus 5. I just bought it. I mean, you think about it. So I'm gonna sell my OnePlus. Just say, everybody don't buy the phones when they first come out, right? I mean, think about it. The LG V30 been out for what, 2 months now, right?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't bought it yet. But what if I buy it in December? What if I buy it in December? Then I got 2 months. I got the LG V40 come out in 2 months after I didn't bought the phone. That's the thing. If you go buy the phone, you got to buy the phone when it first come out, right?
Right.
If you wait 3 months or 4 months to buy that phone from OnePlus, you're gonna be pissed off, man, because you 4 months. And then the 5th, and then 2 months later, the OnePlus 6 go come out. So this say, for instance, the OnePlus 5 came out, but this month, right? This say, for instance, I want to buy a OnePlus 5T February, which is what, 3 months after release, right? Then here we got the OnePlus 6 come out 2 months later. That means I just spent $550 on a device that's probably gonna be discontinued. I understand it's gonna get updates, but come on, man.
Yeah, I hear you on that, E. I hear you, and I see what you're saying. I mean, honestly, dude, with any smartphone, honestly, though, there's always gonna be something better coming out, though, especially in the Android market. If you look up, man, I mean, honestly, it's there's no safe net when buying an Android device because there's so many other Android devices that come out. You're like, oh man, I want to check that out. HTC be sneaking in there, and LG come in, then Samsung. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of hard to even purchase a device. If you're gonna purchase a device, you better say, look, no matter what, this is what I'm sticking with for 12 months or whatever the case is gonna be.
But it's hard though. Think about it. Let's say if you bought Mate 9, right? You bought a Mate 9 because they don't sell them. You get a Mate 9 for about $350. In the US, we're not getting the Mate 10 till January or whatever. But the Mate 10 looking good.
Man, that Mate 10
looks 9. Ooh. But a Mate 9 costs $300. The Mate 10 could cost you about $700. The Mate 9, I don't know, man. It's one of those things. If I was in a tech reviewer, first of all, people always ask me, what's my daily driver? My daily driver is a Galaxy Note 8, period, right? Everything else is reviews. I'm just doing reviews on them. That's it. My daily driver is a Galaxy Note 8. So any phone that I buy is just for video purposes. It's just me. I don't, after about a month of me doing a video on it, it's going back in the box. I don't use it no more.
Facts.
So people always ask me, what device did I use before the Galaxy Note? What was my daily driver before the Galaxy Note 8? The Galaxy Note 5.
Right. Unless you had the Galaxy Note 7 like I did, and you tried to ride that till the wheels fall off.
We got Catwoman in the building. She got the Galaxy Note 7.
What's going on, girl?
Yeah. Let's see. Why would you have to give every OnePlus phone away? If you want to buy one phone a year, just do it. Nobody's forcing you to upgrade. I know, Albert, but damn, man, if I got a OnePlus 5 and that OnePlus 5T, that damn phone looks so good. Ooh, I'd just be upset, man. I'd be upset saying that. Just think about it. If you bought a iPhone 7, right? You bought an iPhone 7 a week before, a month before the iPhone 8 get released. how upset would you be? I mean, come on, they don't usually start discounting them things until after the newer generation come out. So you'd have paid $700 for an iPhone 7, and you can pay $700 for iPhone 8, but the
Right.
iPhone 7 go take a huge discount, $500, and now you just you know what? You do have to wait a perfect time to buy a phone. You just listen to me. If you go buy a phone, you buy a phone once a year. If you get the phone when it first come out, think about this, Sean. Would you buy a Galaxy S8 in December? Hell no.
Hell no.
Wow. But
Hell
see,
no.
that's what I'm saying. But people that's going to see all these end of the year deals, and Galaxy S8 is going to be popping all over the place for Christmas. Then here we got next month, month after next, which is in January, right? Everything reset. Everything reset. Everything that you bought in December is totally outdated when January hit.
But you got to think, we are tech enthusiasts, right? Your average person buying a smartphone, not knowing that that new S series coming out, right around the corner. All they see is, man, if I get this S series, I get another one free for my wife and my husband or my child. You know what I mean? That's the deal they see. So they don't really care what the next coming. All they know is I'm saving money right now. You know what I mean? So
see, I can tell when a lot of people follow my YouTube channel. Albert just posted a comment. He said, I bought the Galaxy S8 Coral, blue coral in December. I did. And I'm going to tell you the reason why. It's because I wanted that blue one. Listen, I know what you're trying to say, Albert. I bought the Galaxy S7 Edge Plus or whatever in December because I wanted the blue one. That's when it got released. But if Samsung come out with a new color in December this year, I ain't buying it.
yeah, man, Samsung could suck one. I hate when they do. That's one thing I talk about with Apple. Shout out to Apple. If Apple gonna give you a new color, they give you a new color.
Yeah.
Samsung, they were like, yo, we're gonna give you the maple gold, the blue. You're like, oh man, this supposed to be hot. Oh, well, wait a minute. Now this only on UK, baby. You can't get this over here. This is exclusive. They're gonna give you the same colors you've been rocking with for the past 4 years. They're gonna give you the black and gray, and you're gonna keep with that. And it's like, dog, come on, don't get me hyped up for all these maple golds and deep sea blue, and then you like, nah, you're gonna get black and orchid gray. You know what I'm saying? So I hate when Samsung do that.
Yeah. And you know what? I ain't gonna lie to you. I went to the Galaxy Note 8 event, right? And oh my God, when I saw that blue one, I said, oh, and Samsung knew that.
I wanted that gold joint. I wanted that gold joint so bad.
And I messed around, and since I couldn't get the blue one, I had to make a blue phone. I had to make a blue phone. I wanted the blue one so bad, I couldn't get it. So I made me a blue one. There it is, Samsung. I saved me $1,000 right there.
You do like Catwoman did. Go ahead and order you the back of one and send it in to Samsung.
You know what? That's
waterproof.
Right.
So shout out to Catwoman for that, man.
I know you could get this order back.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm going to see you can resist Star Wars Special Edition OnePlus. Wait a minute. Wait. He said, wait. They got a Star Wars Edition OnePlus. I see. If they come out with if OnePlus come out with a Star Wars Special Edition OnePlus 5T, I will buy it. I mean, without a doubt. I mean,
I'm a Star Wars fan. I heard Samsung making a Note 8 Star Wars Edition too, though. So I don't know how that's gonna work. From what I'm hearing, there's rumors about that. I mean, but I'm a huge Star Wars fan. Me and my daughter go see it every year. Every time they come out. So we ready for that. So I mean, if they come out with a Samsung Note 8, might have to go sell some heat rock or something to get that. I need that.
If Samsung come out with a Star Wars Edition, Galaxy Note 8 Star Wars Edition, or I don't care how much it costs. I want it. I really don't care.
That Batman one they had was hard. Remember the Batman?
Yeah,
that was hard. That Batman edition was hard.
I would tell you that Batman edition was expensive, man. I think it's like about $1,500. It's still pretty expensive to this day. Let's see. XDA hints that in the latest OTA updates, OnePlus. Oh man, let's see. Apple released the same phone 4 years in a row. They had to change the colors. All right,
hey, you know what? Speaking of Apple petty, man, because I seen another video. I even tested out myself. So, with the whole Animoji thing, I thought that was an iPhone 10 exclusive. But if you actually cover up the infrared camera, the Animoji things still work. But if you cover up the front face camera, it don't work. So it goes to show you that that unemoji feature could be featured on all other iPhones.
Yeah,
They
I
have
actually use the emoji a lot. Every time I
oh,
send oh man, let me tell you something. I use emoji a lot. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Matter of fact,
man.
look, matter of fact, every time I text my daughter, every time I text my daughter, it's all emojis. Every time I text my daughter, it's all emoji. I love emoji. I actually made a video of emoji. So yeah, I actually love emoji. Let's see, Batman and Iron Man edition. Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
yeah, the
yeah.
Iron Man edition was fire
Oh,
too. Yeah, the Iron Man was Jay. The Iron
yeah.
Man was fire, bro.
Remember the Emerald Green Galaxy S6? Yeah, that was
Yeah, I remember
good
that
too.
one. But you see what I'm saying, Edo? Like Samsung
Yeah.
putting out all these fire colors after they phone been out for months and expect us to go sell some booty, go get the new colors. Come on, dog. Like that's petty, man. Not trying to do all that to get
Yeah,
no phone.
I know. Look, I ain't gonna lie to you. Since we talk about Star Wars, everybody gonna be on the money crunch. Everybody gonna be selling everything Star Wars. I've noticed it when I was at Best Buy. Man, they got a whole Star Wars section,
I
and I
mean,
know
it's
the
Star
movie
Wars
about
though,
to come
E.
out.
You know, it's
Yeah,
Star Wars, baby. This is that's home right there.
yeah. And I ain't gonna lie to you. I see it, man. I think I seen the online. I seen the ad. And I told the Oracle that I was gonna kind of do get some Star Wars stuff, and she's like, okay, but man, that movie, man, I'm gonna be there.
Oh
I'm gonna
yeah,
be there,
oh
man.
yeah.
First day, they talk about you gotta get tickets all early and stuff, man. I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna probably purchase my tickets a little early, but I got to go see it the first day. I
Yeah,
gotta
I
go see it.
will. What's funny? Me and my father, he sent me see Star Wars. He sent me see episode 1, 2, and 3, and then no 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, the one that came out like in the later like 2000s or whatever. And now he comes with me and my daughter to go see the new ones, man. So it's kind of like almost a tradition for us now to go see them.
Yeah.
So I gotta see it the first day. I gotta see it the first day.
Yeah. Shout out to everybody that just joined the street. I got my man Sean Be Nice is in the building. And I look, Sean, I'm ecstatic. I didn't think we was gonna have all these people come on, but if you're new to to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and Sean Be Nice channel. Just look him up on YouTube, Sean Be Nice, and subscribe to the channel. Check him out. He got a lot of videos on his YouTube channel. That's interesting. We talking about everything tonight, not just technology. We talk about everything underneath the sun. Let's see. Albert said, I'll be rolling up at the camera with my Galaxy. With my OnePlus 5T Star Wars edition is going to be epic. You know what? Let me tell you something. If whoever come out with the first Star Wars edition, now the movie coming out. Listen, we ain't got that long for the movie come out. It's like next week or week after next. So we got about 2 weeks. So that means that if a company go roll out a Star Wars edition phone, they
They better
need to
do it
do it like
now.
next week.
Yeah.
Yo, let's see. I love this stream. Sean and Ease Eric is magical together. Thank you.
Oh
Thank you.
yes, thank you, sweetheart. I
Thank,
appreciate
thank
that.
you. Catwoman is in the building. Listen, Catwoman is in all my live streams on Wednesday when they do Ladies Takeover. She's definitely a good guest host to this YouTube channel. And check out, she got video. I got a video on this YouTube channel that she's on. I'll tell you what, she did an awesome job. If y'all guys didn't see the collaboration video with Catwoman that's live on this YouTube channel, please check it out. I mean, she did an awesome job, just awesome job. Also, I have another exclusive video of Catwoman's that's going to be featured on this YouTube channel tomorrow. So make sure you subscribe. She's going to go deep in the depth about Bixby. I tell you what, if y'all didn't know that Bixby could do all this, oh, look at that, Bixby just popped up on my phone.
Yeah,
If y'all
it's
didn't know,
triggering mine, bruh.
yeah, if y'all didn't know about Bixby, watch the video tomorrow. She could go deep in the depth about all the stuff Bixby could do. I didn't even know Bixby could do all that until I watch her video. I'm like, wait a minute, you could do all that with Bixby? Wait a minute, I didn't think you do it, but Bixby, she goes real deep in the depth. So check it out on this YouTube channel. Make sure you got that bell for the notification so y'all guys can see that. Yes. All right. Let's see. Star Wars Edition. Just get a D brand. You know, I don't know. Somehow D brands is okay. You know, D brands is okay, but it just feels good when it's built in the phone. What you think?
I agree with you. I mean, but you already know my standpoint on D brand right now. You know what I'm saying? They can suck a big one, man.
Right.
I don't give two sugar honey iced teas about D brand. But you're right though. I mean, honestly, man, ain't nothing like having that color baked into the phone, man. It's just it's sexy. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love my ochre gray color on my Note 8, but that maple gold, man, that was that would have been hard, man. Oh, that'd have been hard. With the black front, ooh. I needed that. I needed that ASAP for real.
Yeah. But I'll tell you what, I I went to Best Buy and I picked up that Note 8 Blue. Whew. It's very difficult to keep the credit card in your pocket.
Oh yeah,
when you're holding that blue, and they got it on display now.
Yeah.
And the guy told me that, he said, "Hey man, you want this blue one?" I said, "I got the black one." He said, "So what? You want the blue one?" Oh, man, come on, man.
Yeah,
look
man.
at the price, $900. That look, they got it for $999, man. I'm like, oh,
the Oracle got to keep me out of Best Buy, man, especially around this time, boy. It's so hard to keep money in my pocket when it comes to these tech deals. Every time I look up, it's a tech deal dropping somewhere, especially around this time. So yeah, I get it.
Yeah,
trust me, I get it.
What's wrong? He said, "What's wrong with D Brand?" No, I don't have a problem with D Brand. The Sean B. Nice got a problem with D Brand. He got some behind the scenes issues.
Yeah, behind the scenes issue with D Brand. That's
behind
all.
the scenes issues.
Yeah,
it's nothing wrong with the product. It's just some of their business perspectives that they
right.
just can't.
Right, there you go. Like how you cleaned that up. You my personal PR. I would have went a whole different route with that.
You gotta keep it professional.
Yeah,
so you know, a little compromise in the business perspective.
Yeah,
you got
I had some words for them, boy.
Oh yeah, this Catwoman said, "I appreciate the love. You guys, Eric is awesome to feature some of my work." Yes, and I do feature her work. Also, click UHD. I got his video featured on my YouTube channel also. So guys, I tell you what, I got all kinds of. Sometimes if you don't want to see my face and if you don't like some of my reviews, I got other people featured on my channel. You may like their reviews and stuff like that. That's good because my whole thing is truth, justice. I want to help other people, and that's what I do here on this YouTube channel. So I just try to look. I hear a lot of people saying that when they got featured on my YouTube channel, their subscriber base went up. So that's good. My subscriber base didn't go up, but theirs did. So that's always good, and that's all good. And I do appreciate that I got the platform. This is a platform to get other people out there and show their skills. Let's see, we got let's see, Art Dog and everybody. All right, so before we go have a little short stream today. We ain't gonna be here all day. I know y'all guys want us here all day, but I mean it's still a holiday weekend, and I won't keep everybody on here. So, top 5 phones for 2017. I already got 3 of them. I'm just missing 2. Sean, what's gonna be your top 5?
Okay, this is easy for me.
It's easy, actually. It is easy.
Yeah, number 1, without a doubt, the Note 8. No question about that. Number 2, I'll go S8 Plus. Number 3, I go V30. Number 4, I hate to say it, I'm gonna give it the iPhone 10.
Right.
And then I wanna give this other one to OnePlus T, the OnePlus the new one that's came out, but I'm gonna go ahead and give it to the Pixel because a little short time I did play with it in the Best Buy. That phone was very nice and fun to play with. So I get number 5 spot to the Google Pixel. Yeah,
you know what? I'm with you on that one. My top 5. Mine's a little different aspect. I got the Galaxy S8 8 Plus, which is 1, and the Galaxy Note 8 is 2. But I'm going a different route here. I'm going to go with my 3rd phone, which is going to be the iPhone 10. My 4th phone is going to be the Sony XZ Premium. Woo! 4K display. 4K display, speed of the device, cameras, overall build quality. Oh my God, build quality of that phone is king supreme. And number 5, I'm on the fence on number 5 right now. So I don't know what phone I'm gonna pick for number 5, but I got at least 4 of them in the books. I got a Galaxy S8, Note 8, XZ Premium, iPhone 10. I don't know number 5 yet. Number 5 is up in the air. Whether or not it's gonna be a Pixel, V30, OnePlus 5T. I'm not sure yet. I don't know even with the Razer phone. But
You know, I get you. You know what phone I forget is the HTC U11. That
yeah,
phone slept
U11.
on. The U11
Yeah.
was a great phone this year. I give him that.
You know
U11 was
what?
a real good phone.
I would say the U11, but I'm picking the HTC. I'm picking the Sony XZ Premium over the HTC U11.
Okay. Okay.
Because I was thinking about the choice, and I might just pick the U11 as number 5, but I'm still on the fence. I mean, I could put that out there as being number 5, but I got my 4. I'm gonna tell you, the Sony XZ Premium is a phone that, oh my God, I just love that phone. I got it in a box. I haven't used it, but you know, it is a great phone. Let's see. Albert say the Pixel 2 just breaks way too easily. Why Jerry Rig? Yeah, the original Pixel. Now we talk about the Pixel 2 XL. We're not talking about the Pixel. Yeah, yeah, the regular Pixel 2. I don't know. Matter of fact, I didn't even see it because when I went to Verizon Wireless, they only had the Pixel XL on display, I believe, and I didn't get no hands on the regular Pixel. They just had the XL. Let's see. Gary said best camera, best software in the discussion. Which he talking about the Pixel 2. And yeah.
I'm gonna argue that.
Nobody does what Jerry Riggs do. I didn't see Tech for Your Needs put in this top 5. He said Note 8, Pixel 2, Pixel XL2, iPhone 8, Sony XZ Premium, and number 5 is not sure. See, that's what I'm saying. I'm stuck on the number 5. You know, because I don't know, because you got a good choices. You got to me it's a Pixel V30, and you know what, the V30, the device that I haven't had no time with. I have no time with the V30,
Yeah.
so I was waiting. The only reason why I didn't pull a trigger on the V30 is because what happened to the G6. Spent $800+ on the G6, and like a month later, it was down there for free. So that's my
Yeah.
thoughts. That's
Yeah.
my thoughts. You know, I'm like, let me
Yeah.
wait on the V30. You know, because I want my milk and cookies. Because
Yeah.
you know it's gonna be so cheap, they're gonna be giving it away. So I don't know, but it's still standing its own. 800+ bucks, man. The thing, I mean,
Yeah.
including tax, you're gonna spend about 900 bones on the V30. That's a
But
high ass price,
I
man.
don't see that V dropping price on soon because that V20 took a minute to drop down in
Yeah,
price.
it
They V
did.
series, they kind of hold close to their heart. They like, man, look here, we'll give you that G series down there for free. But this V1, nah, you're gonna have to work for this one, fam. So yeah.
Yeah, and that's the whole thing, man. I remember the V20. That phone didn't drop till like February or March.
But that
So,
V20 was hard though, E. That V20 was
oh,
a good phone.
a tank,
That,
man.
yeah,
Ooh,
that
I love
V20
my
was a good
V20.
phone.
Yes. Love you, Windows 10 launcher on the Note 8. Yes. So shout out to you. And I got and I've been using that launcher for a very long time. And a lot of people always ask me about my launcher. Yes, I got the Windows launcher on my Note 8. And it runs just like Windows 10. Just like Windows 10. And when you're looking at this launcher, you could swap it down that it is a Windows 10. And this what Windows Phone should have been. See, this is my thoughts. I understand the live tile, but my goodness, this is what Windows 10 should have been. This is Windows Phone all the way. I mean, it looked just like a computer. Everything. I'm
Yeah.
gonna show you. And look, they got a app, but it's not an app. It's baked into the launcher. Say My PC, right? When you click on it, boom, it looked just like a PC. It has local drive, C drive, D drive. It has documents and downloads. It is a great launcher. This is a great launcher. So
You
shout
know,
out
E,
to
I've been doing a Microsoft launcher too, and I've been using I'm using like 4 launchers. I'm thinking about putting a video together. That Microsoft launcher is by far, I think, the best launcher I've used in a
yeah.
long time, man. That Microsoft launcher is really good. I like Microsoft Edge, a little beta they got going on for internet browser. I mean, that's hard. That Microsoft launcher is really, really good. Really good.
Okay. Elvis here, I need to try the Microsoft launch. All right, I'm gonna give it a spin. I'm gonna give it's a perfect business integration. All right, I'm gonna give it a spin. I actually like the one I have. So yeah, Digital Death 187 said you're the reason why I got it. I love it. Yes, that's what I'm saying. He watched my video. I made a special video just for this launcher. I like this launcher so much. I made a special video just for the launcher. And but I gotta check out. Listen. I didn't know that Microsoft made a launch. I don't like the live. Listen, don't get me wrong. The live tile is okay, but to me, this launcher is complete. This is what Microsoft should have went with. The live tile is okay, but man, I'm talking about this thing is a beast. This launcher got so many features, man. I could just make a complete video of all the features that's just in this launcher. This launcher is like it's made for a phone. That's what I like about it. It's like, I mean, it's, I don't know. Yeah. Let's cook something. Yep. Yeah. And yeah, it's like it's made for a phone. But other than that, let's see. Microsoft launcher does look interesting. I haven't tried it. I got a whole video about it. If you want to check it out, I got the whole launcher that's on my YouTube channel. I got a complete video about it. So yes, let's see. I put it in a holster case, a tempered glass. Oh, they talking among themselves. Digital Death says yes, preach. Mark Teasley in the building. He said WTF. Talk about Microsoft. Hey, Microsoft is selling the Galaxy Note 8 with Microsoft apps on it for $1,000.
Yeah.
If it ain't Nova, I don't want it. That's Mark Teasley. Yes, this app is called Computer Launcher. Yeah, it's called Computer. Listen, I like it, man. You got to maybe spend about an hour with it, set it up the way you want to set up, and you're good to go. Good to go. Yes. So everybody get a top 5. I'm agreeing with you. This year has been strange on smartphones, man. I mean, smartphones been kind of crazy this year, but all the crap with the Ultra and we got the Pixel crap that's going on, and you know they got all kinds of stuff, man, with the iPhone 10 notch.
And let's not forget about the iPhone 8 and 8 Plus battery swelling up, pushing their screens out. You know.
Yeah. So I mean, we had a tough, unbalanced year in the smartphones. Now TikTok season, right? Just like the talk of the tick or whatever, right? Mm-hmm. So next year in 2018, this is what we go see. We go see. You made a video about this. I like that. We were talking about some of this stuff, man. We go see high prices. We already know this already. We go see our first tabs of foldable displays. I think you're gonna have a couple of manufacturers go try this foldable display. I mean, we got the butterfly phone. You got ZTE making it. Somebody go make another butterfly phone. So we got that coming. We haven't heard anything about 4K displays. Sony is the only one that's knocking it out the park with 4K displays. I don't know why nobody want to do 4K displays, but Sony is doing it. What else? A high processor? What, 7 nanometer maybe? Other than that, it's gonna be the same old stuff, man. I don't see what they're gonna bring to the table next year besides foldable displays, man. Better cameras. I mean, come on, man. Cameras been good for a while.
Samsung may try the fingerprint under the display. They may do that. Yeah. They may go with the higher refresh rate. They may do that. Samsung may try to finally do dual speakers. We know that's probably not gonna happen though. But I mean, I think at least the top 3 I'm seeing is the refresh rate, fingerprint under the display, and maybe facial recognition on Android phones. That's the only 3 things I can really see. I mean, as far as the processors goes, we know every year is gonna be faster processor, but at the end of the day, Apple is gonna win a processor battle. Yeah, they processors unbelievable. But other than that, I think we're gonna be just in store for just some minor bumps in phones, but bigger bumps in prices.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I'll tell you what, man. I think these OEMs are putting the carriers under a lot of strain, man. Because I mean, they try to keep the prices down. I mean, they want to sell a phone, so you got to put a little deposit down or whatever. But boy, the carriers got to come up with some kind of awesome deals and stuff like that. But they got to come up with these deals, buy one, get one. They got to bait you in. They got to take a little loss here and there just to try to get you in. I mean, then you coming out with phones that's gonna be over the $1,000 price point. It's gonna be tough for carriers, man. The carriers ain't gonna let you walk in with no $100 and get no premium phone, man. You got to come up with $300-400, man. They're not gonna let it go for cheap. Or they gonna have these things locked down like they already got bootloaders locked and they all locked to carriers and all that stuff like that. So I don't know. These carriers gonna be under a long strain next year. And I don't know what they go do. Obviously, they go through it every year because prices has been increasing. But this is one year that the next year we gonna see. Think about this. You get the iPhone 11 or whatever it's gonna call, right? You come out there. What's going to be the price? And they said $9.99. Well, what about $10.99?
Yeah. Yeah, I see that. Unfortunately,
Yeah,
I
I
see
see
that
that.
because
I see
Samsung,
10.99.
yeah, most of these phone companies, man, they just keep slowly increasing them prices, man. And this is like they were trying to ease you into the transition of $1,000 phones. So when they come out with, because now they're gonna make the argument, well, it's only $100 more this year. Oh, it's only
Yeah,
$100 more this year. And it's like, dog, but you're not giving me $100 more worth of stuff. You know what I mean?
yeah,
You're not giving me no wireless headphones in a box. You're not giving me a wireless charger. Apple, hell, you're not even giving me a fast charger in a box. So for you to even, muster up the gumption to sit there and say like, yeah, we want this much money from you. Well, what are you giving me besides, a couple of
yeah.
specs? You know what I mean?
So
So,
somebody asked a question in the comments. How much you think that Samsung X foldable display will cost?
man, I'm saying like 11. Honestly, I'm
Yeah,
saying 11.
I'm thinking upper tiers 11.99, 11.99 US. Now in Canada and in the UK, they
Send your
gonna be
kids.
over 2,000 for y'all, man. Because
Yeah.
right now iPhones cost like 1,500, close to 1,900 in some parts of the country. So I can tell you that I would tell you, 1,100-1,200 bucks uh, for us in the U.S. Which I don't know if any carriers going to kind of treat it as a tablet. I don't know how they go do it, man, because you're going to at least come up with at least 400, 500 up front.
But you know what, E? I think we could beat them though with that, right? Because I'm thinking about Star Wars Battlefront. The community spoke against them with those whole microtransaction things, like we not paying for that. If people just all of a sudden up to start buying mid-range phones like Huawei phones, Oppo phones, and OnePluses, them major carriers, man, they're gonna look at this and say, man, we need to drop these prices down. It's a little bit more. So
Yeah,
sometimes, man, you gotta hit them when them hurt them pockets. If you don't want to pay it, don't pay it. You know what I mean? So it can be done.
yeah. Well, see, here's the thing. The problem is we thought everybody assumed that Apple it won't sell iPhone 10. Everybody say ain't nobody gonna buy that $1,000 phone, right? What happened? Apple could barely keep up with inventory.
It's 12
13,
million
12 million in
first
the
week.
first week, right? 12 million. That means that it don't matter about high price point, people still buying them. So I think that's the momentum that Samsung and Apple, which is the two biggest players in the
Yeah,
market. I mean, you think the Pixel gonna sell 12 million? I mean, the Pixel probably ain't gonna sell 1 million. I
right.
mean, the V30 ain't gonna sell no more than about 200. I mean, look, the OnePlus 5 will probably beat the V30 in price as far as selling them. I mean, I don't know. I mean, when it come down to Apple and Samsung, everybody else is nothing to them. So that's why they believe they can charge upper tiers of 11 and $1,200 because they're the big players. See,
You
when you're the
know,
big player that works, I don't know what you think.
honestly, man, I think the Pixel man can definitely get in that race, but they gotta just stop selling exclusive to Verizon. Now I do understand that you could buy the Pixel,
Yeah,
straight out of straight from the pocket, but most people nowadays subsidize their phone or they leasing it. So if the
yeah,
Pixels start coming to T-Mobile, Sprint, and AT&T and all that, oh man, then we got a different type of
yeah,
conversation. Because I would definitely have a Pixel if it was on
yeah,
Sprint. You know what I mean? I
yeah.
I, I would open up a new line for that.
Right. That's the whole thing. I mean, when you got the exclusive, just like with I mean, this is the first time that the Galaxy S8 active hit T-Mobile, right?
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was always exclusive to AT&T, so it just hit T. I mean, it's the S8, knowing that in 2 months the S9 come out, but it's the S8 active. That's crazy. I mean, but you're right. A lot of people saying it can be done. It can be done, but people have to pay with their pocketbook. The problem is again, people. You might get a certain small percentage of people that say, you know what, I ain't buying that.
Mm-hmm.
But you got that big, large percentage of people that say, I'm buying that no matter what. And those are the people that's going to always make a difference because as long as they buy it, they go sell it.
It's a status symbol, like we talked about with Apple.
Yeah.
Honestly, man, it's people out there, on my Facebook page. It's kind of like if they have an iPhone 10, it's like, man, you paid $1,000 for the phone, man. It's like knowing damn well they ain't going there paying $1,000 straight cash for the phone. You know what I mean? But again, it's just a status symbol. Like, yeah, I got that iPhone. It's like, and Apple know they can play on that. You know what I mean? And for the Samsung hardcore enthusiasts, Samsung know people gonna buy that note, for $1,200 if it ever comes to that. So it's like, unfortunately, these OEMs, they be knowing how to, kind of how to hit that sweet spot. Because let's be real, if Samsung offered like a Dex and a pair of Icon Nexus with a new Note 9, they charge you $100. I mean, that's a hell of a deal. I'm gonna get it though. I'm not gonna lie. If they give me all that, I can say right now, I'm getting that phone. So it just depends, man. It honestly does, unfortunately.
But I'm gonna tell you one of the reasons why the iPhone 10 is a special device is because this is the hugest change.
Yeah.
Okay. It's an instant collector's item.
Yeah.
I mean, you think about the original iPhone is a collector's item. People that got pissed off and they want to pay $700 for the original iPhone. That original iPhone, which I have, is a collector's item. And now you talk about the iPhone 10. iPhone 10 by far is a collector's item. 20 years from now, that iPhone 10, if you got one sitting in the box unopened with a little shrink wrap on it, woo!
Yeah, you talking about some real cash.
Woo! You take that $1,000 you just paid for that phone, hold on to it for 20 years, and they throw it on eBay.
Right. Facts. That's somebody counting tuition right there.
Think about this. If you had the original Atari, I saw it was crazy because I remember this back in the 80s or 90s or whatever. The original Atari with joysticks, and if you got it in the box, chilling, you put it on eBay today. But that Atari was about $150 back in the day. Thousands of dollars today, right? Same thing with the iPhone 10. You buy for $1,000, hold on for 20 years. Somebody could get you 20, 25K on that easy.
Yeah.
Woo!
I agree.
Woo! Let's see. 3:25 here, guys. Bedtime. Wow. Yes, it's very, very, very late. Very late. I tried to get a Pixel last year. I'm on with Sprint. So the only way I could get a Pixel, you had to order it through Google online. Every time I tried, it was sold out all year. Yeah, I mean, you could probably get the original OG Pixel pretty cheap, but try to get the Pixel 2 XL or Pixel 2, you got to go through Google if you want to put it on Sprint. Other than that, you got to go to Verizon. So, or if you got T-Mobile, buy from Verizon and throw it and change the APNs in it and put it on T-Mobile.
Honestly, I would still buy a Google Pixel now because again, Google, update their phones just like Apple do. So I don't think buying a Google Pixel right now. I mean, the design change wasn't that much. Besides, the new one has, water resistance. But at least the original Pixel still got a headphone jack. So if that's something that matters.
Exactly. Yeah. So the original OG Pixel probably, maybe especially if you got to deal with all these burn-ins and everything on the.
Yeah, so, I would probably, I'm actually looking into that. I may end up grabbing this an original Pixel, man. Just to kind of have one.
Yep. Oh man, so that's what I'm talking about. Let's see if iPhone had a theme store and an icon store that would change the game. See, Apple's too tight-lipped, man. I don't think Apple gonna do nothing like that. I don't think Apple gonna ever let people be in control.
No,
because you run into problems. You run into problems to fragmentation. People putting theme stores up, and you got everybody making app for this and app for that. You got to integrate. You got to give it permissions, right? You got to get the app permissions and all that stuff. See, Apple ain't going for all that. That's why you ain't gonna have no theme store.
Which, I mean, if they did, though, I mean, that's honestly why a lot of people kind of stick to Android the way they do, because you could pick up anybody's Android device and it never looks the same as yours. You know what I mean? Like I picked up multiple Android devices and they never look like mine. So that's what I love about those launchers and everything like that, man. It helps me make my phone my own.
Yeah. See, that's the whole thing. I mean, Apple won't let you do anything to an iPhone. I mean, you could jailbreak it. I mean, people still jailbreak. I don't know. I see a lot of YouTubers still make jailbreak videos. I don't know. I mean, just like rooting. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I haven't rooted my Android phone in about a year. Too many launchers, man. They got too many launchers to root. That's what I'm saying. Root changing rhymes and all that shit. I don't know. I mean, they got too many theme stores, Sustranium stores. They got too many launchers. We got Nova launch. If you got Nova launcher, I don't see the sense in rooting and changing ROMs. A launcher does it good. I mean, the same thing with jailbreaking. I mean, people jailbreak to make their iPhones look like Android phones. I'm like, okay, just buy an Android phone. I don't know. I see people talk about, just jailbreaking and put the icon pack on here and change. You could have your screen looking like an Android phone and all that. And my biggest question is, buy an Android phone.
I hate when Android phones do that too. That's crazy to me, right?
That's right. They got Android phones that you can make it look like an iPhone. And they got, if you jailbreak it, you got the iPhone that can look like a Samsung phone. You know what I'm saying? Just buy a Samsung.
Like, it's not that hard. I mean, it's
not that hard. Yeah. If you go spend $1,000, look, if you got $1,000, you got a lot. Listen, you got a lot to work with.
Yeah, right. Agreed.
All right. All right. Thank you very, very much, Digital Grip, Digital Debt at 187. I appreciate you. Coming through. Yeah, we're gonna wrap this up, man. We're gonna get on out of here because I see we're gonna have a short stream. We've already been over almost 2 hours, but we're gonna wrap this up, man. So Be Nice is in the building, man. Let everybody know again how they can get in contact with you through your YouTube channel and all that good stuff. I'll show it off.
Yeah, man. Again, man. First of all, I want to, thanks E for having me on the show again, man. I'm always, anytime he need me, I'm here. But your boy Sean Be Nice, man. I drop videos like often, very, very often, man. I try to do Monday through Thursday. But next week I got more videos coming. I got a giveaway coming up, so make sure you guys subscribe for that so you can figure out how to enter that.
Giveaway.
Yeah, man. Heat Rock on the daily, man. I do this. I appreciate it. I cover Apple phones. I cover, Android phones. I am a Samsung enthusiast, but but I do cover as many phones as I possibly can. I cover laptops, man. If I get my hands on that, I'm a tech channel, man. But I also keep it 100% real with y'all. I don't lie. All my stuff is from my own pocket. So whatever I put on my channel is giving y'all, my real honest perspective. And I also can be reached at Instagram Eazy if you want to know what shows I got coming up, or if you got any questions. IG is definitely a place to find me at too. Same way to spell it, Sean Be Nice, man.
Sean Be Nice. That's what I'm talking about. People, I tell you what, thank y'all very much for coming, for the support, and think about it. We do this show. I've been doing this show for years now, and it's always good. It's like every time I do these shows, it's always a good experience for me. And I bring in good guests, and I try to keep it fresh, keep it real. That's how we do it. Truth and justice, right here, Eazy Computer Solutions. If you didn't watch, look, I dropped a video, man, right before we get out of here. I dropped that 4K iPhone 4K video. Oh man, I like. Hey, I'm telling you, man, that 4K 60 frames per second, man. I dropped that video. I dropped that video, man, and that video. Boy, that sucker's hot,
man. I agree with you, man. That 4K 60 frames per second, man. I need that on the Samsung phone. I need that, man.
Samsung better pick up. Let me tell you something, Samsung. You better have 60 frames per second on that next phone, man.
With some good focusing. With some good focusing. Don't give me 60 frames per second with that 1080p focusing. Don't do it to me.
Let me tell you something. If Samsung, and I tell you what, I failed the Galaxy phones when it comes down to cameras. A lot of YouTubers call it King Supreme. A lot of YouTubers say it's the best camera since sliced bread. On this YouTube channel, you cannot have the best cameras if your 1080p 60 frames per second suck. And I'm gonna tell you right now, 1080p 60 frames per second on the Samsung Galaxy S8 and the Galaxy Note 8 is terrible. I mean, completely terrible. It's almost unusable. And I've been preaching that And a lot of people ain't listening to me. I just told that I made videos about it, and Samsung ain't listening. Nobody ain't listening, but the big tubers, they talk about it, you know, hey, it's the best phone on the planet. It's the best phone on the planet. So they believe them over us smaller YouTubers that are complaining about 1080p 60 frames per second. A lot of people say, well, why I don't shoot in 4K? Why I don't shoot in 30 frames per second? Because if it's going to be a complete package, it better be all the way. All the modes better work good. Not just me though, scared to do 1080p 60 frames per second. I like to use 1080p 60 frames per second. I like the high frame rate. But if it don't work, I can't use it.
Yep.
Yes. All right. Let's see. Tyler G got his message deleted. I don't know. He's always on my YouTube channel. Just a really good comment. Let's see. How come YouTubers that hated the OnePlus 5 now love the OnePlus 5T? I don't know. I didn't hate. I don't know why they. The same thing with the HTC U Ultra and the HTC U11. Same phone, same colors. It's just a slimmer phone and a bigger battery. Same operating system. When HTC U11 got the squeeze, HTC U Ultra, HTC U11, same phone, same operating system, same everything on it. The only difference is bigger battery and get squeezed. That's it. Camera's still the same to me. Front-facing camera's still the same. So they hated on the HTC U Ultra and they love the HTC U11. They hate the OnePlus 5 and they love the OnePlus 5T. They hated the Essential phone. Now they love the Essential phone. So that's how it is. It's just one of those things. It's crazy. Just crazy. All right, let's see. I'm not seeing 4K 60 frames per second on any phones except the iPhone X. Right. Well, next year you go see 60 frames per second on next year. You go see it.
Oh yeah.
You gonna see it without a doubt. You gonna see it. And I can tell you, well, I don't know if it's the 835 processor that just can't support it. But what I've heard is the 835, man. I think they would have done it. It would have been a software update or something. They would have gave you 4K 60 frames per second by now if the Qualcomm chip can handle it. I don't think it can handle it. That's what people saying. But
I think Samsung Exynos probably could though. I think Samsung Exynos chip probably can handle it, but it can't be sold in the States, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's it. Let's see. The race is coming for. I'm sure for a 4K slow mo. Oh yeah, you're gonna have 4K slow motion because you got 1080p slow motion right now. So yeah, you go. They got front-facing cameras that got 4K. Right? Don't wait a minute. Doesn't the HTC U11? I'm gonna have to look at. Got 4K front-facing cameras now. I don't know. We got 4K front-facing cameras now, I believe. Our 2K cameras up front of some. So yeah, you go see 4K slow mo coming. There's gonna be some high frame rates. But I tell you, listen. I bought this here for the iPhone. This is a thumb drive, and I can offload them 10 gigs of video that I'm about to record right on this thing and free up my space. Let's see. Essential phone. All right, so that's the Essential phone got a 4K front camera. The Essential phone got a 4K front camera. Let's see. 4K front facing with beauty mode. Listen, 4K is 4K. The high frame rate, man. It looks good on big screen TVs. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, it do.
But we gonna get out of here, man. We'll be talking all night, man. We gotta get out of here. All right, man. I appreciate it. Listen, shouts out to everybody that's joining. Thank y'all guys very much. We about to get on out of here. Happy Turkey Day to all y'all. Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, and Cyber Monday. So get your coins ready, get your credit cards out, and go and buy all them phones and all that tech stuff so we could talk about it next week. See y'all guys Monday. Peace.